Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me. Today's reading is in Numbers chapter 32 and 33. Now, chapter 33 is Moses listing all of the places they had stopped during the 40 years of wandering. It's quite interesting reading there. But I want to focus our attention on chapter 32. There's this verse in chapter 32 that I have heard all of my life, and it's found in verse number 23, and it's, "Be sure your sin will find you out." Now, I think it's important to know the context of this. The children of Israel getting ready to go into the land of Canaan, the promised land, and 2.5 tribes, the tribe of Reuben, the tribe of Gad, and the half tribe of Manasseh, they decided they did not want to go in. They wanted to have their inheritance on the other side of Jordan. In fact, in chapter 32, verse 5, it says, "Do not take us across the Jordan." Verse 19, it says, "We will not inherit on the other side of Jordan." Now, what a tragedy, because God wanted to take them to a land flowing with milk and honey, and yet they decided that it looked better that for their cows and their sheep, it looked better to have it on this side of Jordan. And so Moses made an agreement. He said, if you will go in, if your soldiers will go in and help the tribes to conquer the land, then we will permit you to have the land on that side of Jordan. And so they agreed. But in the midst of it, it says, if you don't, be sure your sin will find you out. Now, I think that one of the caution here is that what's going to happen 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years, 50 years from now? Are you still going to support your brothers on that side of the Jordan? It's very important, friends, that we don't try to cover our sins, that we don't try to hide our sins. You see, the wives and the children of those 2.5 tribes never saw the promised land. The leaders made a decision that really hurt their whole family. Now, they might have gone on vacation across the river or something later on, but the fact is they never received the fullness of what God wanted because they got satisfied on one side of the Jordan. Friends, let's not be satisfied. First of all, don't settle for less than the best. But secondly, let's make sure that we don't try to cover our sins. Let's do what God has called us to do because He knows. And be sure your sin will find you out. God bless you. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.